How did you like that? Whoa. So we, the people of the United States, we, the people of the world, of the galaxy, of the galactical federations, we, the people, support and need miracles now and need the help of our divine spiritual team to assist us. We have the power, we have the numbers, we have the light, and we will win this war of dark to light. So stay tuned. You're going to find out more. And if you missed that great video about that undercover angel, Joan of Angels, you have to stay till the end so you get to see it again. But we are so happy to see you tonight. Welcome from wherever you are around the world. Make sure you let us know where you are from around the world so that when we do that Tower of Miracle Power, you will be included and your section of the planet will have that implosion of light miracle energy. So I am your host, Joan of Angels. My guide said we should be using this crown on Miracle Monday. We are connecting with the divine tonight because we are really talking about how we, the people, can have miracles, step into miracle power, and transform this energy. So welcome to our show. Welcome to Miracle Monday. Welcome to my channels. If you are new to me, please, please, please share me out with people you love. They will appreciate it. We have a very unique perspective on how to shift your energy into the higher vibrational frequencies, align your body, mind, and spirit to achieve your destiny, to step into your power, and launch your dreams, launch your visions, make a difference today. And why is all that important? And it is important because we are growing, we are evolving, we are changing, and we are in a world that is rapidly changing, my loves, so rapidly changing. It is like the ground is being ripped out from underneath us. So I'm just so happy to see you. I love you all. And you're the reason I did that video. I was thinking of what kind of things can I do to cheer up Denise, okay? And how can I help raise the miracle frequency wherever you are? And I was sort of playing around with some of the videos that I had done. And I just said, I need something new and different. I need to shift my miracle energetic frequency. And welcome to our dear friends here. And Denise, why don't you let us know? Why doesn't everyone let us know before we get carried away what kind of miracles you need? And by the way, one of the miracles I need is that I hope all of you are joining me on my website and subscribing to it, getting that free ebook, and then even going on and finding more about your soul purpose. And that way I know we're on the same kind of energy wavelength. So what are we talking about today? Well, several things. First of all, I also heard a little voice that says, well, don't forget to tell them about the Starseed Conference this weekend. So Tina, if you don't mind putting up a link to it, portaltoascension.org. The Starseed Conference is for starseeds, hybrids, indigos, ETs, anyone who feels that they were not born here on the planet, that they're not from here, they have a higher dimensional vibration. And it goes from Saturday to Sunday. And I'm going to be speaking on Sunday morning at 10:30 California time. And I think I saw a few other people. Omar is also going to be speaking. So excited to tell you about that. All right. So let's get back to the subject at hand. Miracles, global miracles, personal miracles, miracles for you and I, miracles for our tribe, miracles for our family, our grandkids, our grandparents, our grand world, and everywhere we go. How do we break free from this new oppressive energy that is encircling the planet and the threats of tyranny, the threats of medical control and dominance, and the loss of freedoms that we are once again being subject to? How do we personally, meaning you, collectively, meaning all of us, how do we shift our vibrational frequency to become undercover angels? And so as I was thinking about this particular show, we the people, we need miracles. And what week it was, and I'm going to tell you why Halloween is a very important day and week for me and for all of you. But as I was thinking of it, I don't know, I just got inspired, and I remembered that when I first came out as an angel, came out of the closet as an angel, I know some people come out of the closet in different ways. I came out as an angel, okay? And as I came out as this angel, I realized that many of us and many of you are undercover angels. And so we're going to talk a little bit about being an undercover angel as well. All right, so here we go. First, as we always like to do, we want to take a moment to settle in. So you know what? Get those wings settled in, guys, and take a deep breath, because we have some big work to do here. Some of my Canadian friends are connecting. That's always good. So we have powerful work to do today. So guys, take a deep breath in and let it all out. Good. And again, take a deep breath in and let it all out. And this time, send it down to the balls of your feet, to the roots. Send your roots down to the center of the earth. And at the same time, sending our antennas all the way up to the heavens so that we know that we're connected from the heavens down to the earth. And there we go. And dearest angels, Mother, Father, God, as we come together in harmony, as we come together from all places around the world, from the United States to Canada to New Zealand, from the east to the west, the north to the south, from the inner earth to the outer earth, from this dimension, all dimensions, this life, past life, and all future lives, those from other galaxies, may we all come together in this collective global shift that allows us to step into raising our vibrational frequency to allow a healing to occur for each and every one of us. So take a deep breath in and breathe it in, and then breathe it out and say, I am. I am. I am. And fill in the blank. I am healthy. I am happy. I am healed. I am whole. I am confident. I am courageous. I am destined. I am healthy, wealthy, and happy. I am victorious. I love myself. I love my people. I love my community. I know I am here for a difference. I know I am here for a difference. I know I am here to do something special, something unique to me. Repeat it. I am here to do something unique for me. Because you know what, guys? That's the only thing that matters. That almost means anything now. That we know, each and every one of us, that our participation now, our refusal to allow our freedoms and our liberties to be taken away, as we stand tall, as we hold together, as we reach out, as we become an infinite being. I am all possibilities. I am an infinite being. We need all possibilities. I see all possibilities. And I am so grateful that I am one of those possibility makers for you, that I give you an opportunity right now to remember this power that comes within you, and remember that which is happening around you, that which is happening on earth today, is part of that 3D matrix illusion designed to wake you up. What wakes you up faster than anything is emotional pain, emotional turmoil, having your freedoms taken away, having emotional shocks, losing the people you love, and isolation. So I have a few suggestions for us in this process of being ready to make a difference and being part of this galactical unified force field that will not be trampled over, that will not be stampeded over energetically or in any other way, shape, or form. So, suggestion number one. The whole point of the pandemic, well, not the whole point, but one of the outcomes, let's put it that way, was social isolation, especially the older you got, socially isolate. And I realized today that because I don't walk as much, I broke my toe recently, but because I don't walk as much, I don't see my neighbors anymore. I don't know who's literally alive and who is not, who is walking and who is still healthy and who is not. So I was like given this guidance that it is time to start talking to the people around you to make sure, number one, they are okay, and to reestablish your personal connection to them. Now, I'm going to give you a little undercover secret. I get to connect with all of you every week. That means so much to me. You think maybe that I'm helping you, and hopefully I am. And hopefully I'm making a difference. But I don't know if I share enough how you're making a difference to me. And by being on this broadcast, sharing it out, being with us and being with Tina Marie and I, the energy is magnified 1,000-fold. And when Tina and I get off this broadcast and we talk about the show, we actually talk about the energetic frequency that this show has come to and goes to. And it's not because of Tina and I. It is because of each of you around the world. Because when we anchor in that antenna and that antenna up here, and then we start to weave them together, there is a force field and a light field that will not be deterred, that will move upward, and that will make that difference that we all need. So I'll tell you one of the miracles I'm looking for. I am asking that there be a release of financial flow to all of those that I know, okay? Financial flow, increased prosperity, increased gold coins flowing around you, increased abundance, increased resources, increased renewal and regeneration for your life so you have the resources to heal your body. You have the resources to live where you need to live. You have the resources to dig deep. So I said and mentioned before that the first thing is in our global collective, and I see she's feeling a little better. I can tell by the number of hearts that are starting to come out from those comments of hers. Okay. And we are going to dedicate this reading to Denise, but actually dedicating it to all of you, dedicated to Tina and her family, dedicated to John and Matthew and Patricia and any one of you that are here, dedicated to you in a sense that when I do this reading, this is from the animal tribe, from the animal kingdoms. We know that the animals are far more superior to as sentient beings than many humans are prepared to admit. So that when we tune into the animal realms and we receive their wisdom, one of the first things they're telling me right now is to remind you all that they cohabit this planet with us. So we may be in charge of the nuclear weapons, okay? We may be in charge of the pollution. We may be in charge of polluting the water, but they have equal rights on this planet, okay? And they do not like what is going on. So they are allowing us to hear their messages so that we can come to terms with the fact that we are not the only beings here on the planet. We should stop acting so selfishly. All right. Now, what's the first message from the squirrel? Dedicated to all of you, miracle makers. Okay. You work with Joan, you're working with miracle makers, the squirrel. Preparation. Get ready for big changes. So yes, big changes are supposed to be happening. Actually, starting yesterday, the 24th to the 27th is going to be one big shift. If you follow a guy by the name of Cliff High, who I think is very awesome, Cliff_HIGH, and he talks about the woo and he talks about energy on the planet. So get ready for big changes. And I know that I have been advocating on this channel that you have 3 weeks supply at least of food and water, and even more. And yes, toilet paper, batteries, flashlights, and anything you might need if things go haywire. So even up north, Northern California, they had 16 inches of rain in my home county, and flooding, and power went out. So what if the power went out for a week? Okay, what would you do? So kindly start with your preparations, and it's not just physical, mental. Guys, it is time for you to start to harness your own energy. It is time for you to start to strengthen your core, because heck, the internet may go down. Okay, you may have to rely on yourself. It may be a little scary. Things on the planet have changed. It is important for you to have your tribe and know your own truth, something else we have spoken about. So extra special now. It will get hairy. Aha, candles and clay pots to heat up a room, and also for light. So clay pots, and I wanted to ask a question. You can answer this in the comments. Clay pots, are you talking about in Mexico, South America, they have those clay fire pits? Or are you talking about like a clay planter? Because I want that, whatever you're talking about. So yeah, but we want to prepare mentally as well. Mentally means start to take assessment of your skills, okay? Because if it goes down in a more difficult, challenging way, okay, if stuff should go down, then you need a tribe of your people around, people that you can trust, and a varied group. You all have different skills. That's okay. That's actually good. You don't want everyone who is in this tribe, this collaborative tribe, because now you have to come together and barter and trade services. Everyone has different skills. Some of you are great cooks, and we all need food. Some of you are great carpenters and fix-it people. Some of you are great with wiring and electrical stuff. And every one of you, some of you are healers. We all have special skills. So you want to get together with a group, a family, a tribe, that you come together already starting to share skills. And by the way, that's how some people are finding new jobs also. If you're in that tribe that is having to walk away from work because they're not willing to cooperate with society's plans here and the powers that be's plans, and if you are walking away, then you need to not only feel that courage and confidence with you, but you need to have a tribe of people that you can barter with, align with, work with. Some of them will have jobs. Some of them will have other things, maybe. So you have to be flexible, because remember, the next card that came up, and I'm doing a reading for all of us, this card is the horse. You always have a choice. It's the card of freedom and movement, okay? Freedom and movement. I've had many friends that are moving out of state, moving to different places. And so this, by the way, I want to comment on Tina's comment. We played a new video tonight, and I think we may play it again in about 10 minutes, just so you get a chance to see about what she's talking about. All right, now the third card, and you can check it out on my YouTube video, I just put it up, is the deer, the pathfinder. So trust your instincts. Remember, I'm always talking about your intuition, your skills. Trust your instincts. You have to be thinking quick on your feet. You need to be smart. You need to be sharp. You need to be ready at a moment's notice to pick up and go, make a shift, turn right instead of left. Say yes when your heart knows. Say yes, even if your logical mind says no. They'll say, no, don't go there. That's crazy. But your heart goes, I got to do it. I got to do it. So we say, trust the heart now. That is where your truth, your results are going to be. So all of this is all about shifting this energy into that healing, miraculous, and that's pretty good. You get ready for the changes. You do have a choice, freedom. And notice we're still in that 5 year until January 1st, 2022. We move into a 6 year. I'll tell you about that later. We're still in that 5 year. What's the opposite of 5? Restriction, boundaries, bonds, bonds, binding. You can't move forward. You're stuck. Those resources, those financial resources, those golden coins aren't coming down because they're stuck. So we're clearing away tonight those obstacles that are in our way to be guided through this situation to our most positive outcome. Okay, you like that? All right, I'm hoping so. So let's see. I know Tina had you tell us where you're from. Good. Did she ask you who needs miracles and what kind of miracles that we need? Who needs health miracles, money miracles, manifestation miracles, everything miracles, healing miracles, moving miracles, virus miracles, mom and dad miracles, the parental miracles? What kind of miracles do you guys need? Because I want to see them in there too. We'll direct the energy in that way. Okay, good. Now, the second thing I want to talk about tonight is Halloween. The talk of Halloween. And I will probably do a broadcast close to that, but it'll be impromptu, so I might not even tell you about it when it comes out. But Halloween, okay. We are in a time when the veil between worlds is already very thin. And some people, I heard Glenda Dawson, who was on one of the shows, say that there actually is no veil anymore, okay? So the veil, when it is thin, means that all kinds of energies are bleeding through and not of the angelic kind, okay? Also means, by the way, though, it is easier to contact our guides and our departed loved ones because the veils are thin. It also means that on the energy of those days, there is a release of the dark upon the earth. It is no wonder that kids come out wearing little devil ears. They don't know why they're wearing devil ears. They just think it's cute, or their mommy thinks it's cute, or the witches' costumes. So it is, or the demon costumes. So Halloween is a time when evil can be set out there, even if we're not aware of it, because we're wearing costumes. All those trick or treat lights are fun. And I had kids, we went door to door and people would come out and scare you. And, it was all in good fun, but not this year, my friends. Okay. The energy on the planet is different. The energy on the planet makes this real, this dark versus light battle, the illness. It is much better if each of you, and I'll feel much better if I know that each of you takes a stand. And if you have kids, put them in angel wear, okay? Put them in goddess wear or god wear or Merlin or druids or fairies or elves. Put them in costumes that have an energy of light, not of dark. Because if we flood the streets here in America with the light kids, it will change an energetic frequency. Okay, and more about it towards the end of the week when I do a show on that. Now, for all of you here who have health challenges, or whose family or friends have health challenges, or are facing surgery, or ill, or need a helping hand, we're going to do it all together. This is rapidly becoming one of my favorite times of Miracle Monday. That's why we do it. Remember what we do. I teach you this so you could go out and do this too. Okay? Rub your hands together as fast as you can. And guys, my hands are on fire. And Tina, I want to see your hands. I can see Tina back there. I want to see your hands, love, because she is my, together, you are being broadcasted to by so many angelic frequencies. You have no idea. She is a powerhouse. And so right now, with sending with our right hand, we are sending it through these waves. She's sending it to me and all. So I'm sending it out to you. So we've been quadrupled. You're going to receive it with your left palm. And, actually, if you close your eyes, see if you can feel what I am doing. Hold your left palm up in the receiving position. See if you can feel it, my friends. Okay? See if you can feel it. And we are going to send healing miracles right now to John and Patricia and Emily and Matthew and Omar and Philippa. And I think I said everyone, John, Tina, Robin. I saw Colin. I see, I spy with my little old eyes. I see Anna. I have to scroll all the way through. I see Julie. Mwah! And who else do I see? Who else? Mary. All right. There we go. So we're going to now, going back, so feeling the energy here, rubbing my hands together. I'm sending energy right now through my right hand to your knees, your shoulders, your back, your neck. Okay? And feel it running through. Guys, if you can feel this, let me know. Put it in the comments, because I just heard a message that I just met my new healing guide as we did it. He introduced himself, and it's something like Cecil. And I'd never met him before. So that was quite profound. And please let me know if any of you felt anything from that, any kind of energies. Okay. So we get some feedback on that. Feel into your knees, your shoulders, where your pain is, and have you felt any kinds of healing energy with this tonight? Okay. All right. I am on fire. It's because of you. It's because of the energy here tonight and how high it is and the frequencies that you are bringing here. Okay. And if your left hand feels heavy with this, rub your hands again together. Okay. And place your right hand above your left hand. And you can even do this to see if you can feel it. You can, I have to show it to you more. You can play with the energy in your palm. You can circle the energy. You can send it out. You can feel energy even around your head and your crown. Or if you have pain in your arm or your shoulders, okay, you can put both hands over it and start to feel the energy. You will feel the energy in your left palm because remember, I'm sending it out with my right. You receive with your left. So imagine this. Imagine that we're all sitting together in a big circle and your left palm is up and your left palm is up and my right palm goes over your left palm. Yes. Okay. And I'm on your left. So here, you're in the circle and I'm on your left. You have your left palm up. My right hand goes over your left palm like this. And then I place my left palm out here and the person next to me has their right palm over. And we start to play with that. That is so healing for each and every one of you. Okay. All right. Yes. We're going to ask for healing for our land as well. For the floods, the fires, the earthquakes, the tornadoes, the tsunamis that are happening. We ask that divine protection, and particularly for any of our people in tribe who are on this broadcast tonight, we are asking that your lands be protected, your towns be protected, that you're able to raise those frequencies. Now, I told you about the energy of October 31st, the Halloween energy, and asking you to raise the frequency by bringing up the light, by not having evil type costumes on that denigrate. And I would have poo-pooed this a few years ago, by the way, guys. So I have really changed in my thinking. But this is what the guide said, to really, I'll be out in force with my angel wear. That's all I can tell you. And my wings out and holding that frequency. And 8 years ago, October 31st, 2013, is when I was guided and instructed to paint 33 angels in 30 days, which I did, thus launching my connection, or the connection I finally could feel with the angelic realms. And I was able to feel that connection because by painting, I didn't sit there and go, come on, angels, talk to me, help, 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 because that wasn't working for me. But I found that by painting and letting my mind go somewhere else, I could feel their energy. And thus they began to teach me that we can all raise our vibrational frequency to connect with the angelic realms. And they showed me how to teach you to do that. And so that is what we do. We raise your frequency so you can connect to your guides and your angels so you can do what you came here to do. So now I am going to show you this video again, and I'm going to ask you for your comments and feedback and find out what this video. It's probably a broadcasting no-no, but we're on a little break and I want you to have fun. Where is it? Up, did I lose it? Up here. Wow. Okay. So guys, what do you think of that one? So when I just love that for some reason, it just stirs me up. And it is what we're doing. We're calling the Angel Brigade. We are reminding you of your power to be higher and more powerful with your thoughts, with your inner power within, with your miracle power, that we can affect this change on the planet. And I like that. Wonderful. Thank you. So and this is the culmination of 8 years ago. I think I did the math right. 8 years ago, October 31st, I was guided to paint 33 angels in 30 days. They showed me how to step into that angelic frequency and instructed me to turn around and teach all you guys. And they said, you are calling the Angel Brigade. Those are the undercover angels. So what have you done today that's an undercover angel? And I'm going to challenge you this week, because this is the week where it will make a difference, because we're at that October 31st date where those portals, those, the what do they call it? The curtain between the veils between the worlds is very thin. Yes. And so I'm sharing, they gave me this video to share with you. And I went, oh my God, so powerful. How am I ever going to, how could I show something that strong? And my guides insisted that it takes that kind of energy within to shift that frequency. So that is what we are doing, but it is to inspire you to start to shift into that frequency of talent, of courage, of confidence, of being an undercover angel. Now, when you're an undercover angel and doing good things for people surreptitiously, so they don't actually know, and how do you do that? You could do that by smiling. You could do that by walking into the busy coffee shop. Well, if you lived in Manhattan, you'd get this. People were always grumpy in Manhattan. And if you had a smile, they were so brisk, but you changed the energy of the coffee shop just by smiling. And so you could do that. You have the power to do that. You have the power as an undercover angel to infiltrate. Now, filtrate is separating out things, right? So filtrating things is separating out what you don't like, what has a lower frequency, what brings you down, what miserable people, muggles, like I like to call them. Okay, that is, so when we put those words together, infiltration, in going inside to weed it out, how can we infiltrate those places that have felt so heavy, but we want to bring the light in and shift the energy? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And trust me, this will change your energy. So the way to lift away that heaviness is to be like a walking candle, okay? A walking flashlight. You turn it on, you turn it up, you re-energize yourself all the time, but you create a pathway to miracles around you just by holding that frequency. Okay? That is what we are doing. That is what you have the potential to do. And because we have this, then we can have a spiritual healing. Okay? We have that rejuvenation, that regeneration, that cleansing that allows us to be strong in the face of evil. And trust me, I feel that evil has swept through our governments and has swept through part of the world, swept through our country. And by holding our own light, by holding to the truth and knowing people are good, by reconnecting with those people we've lost contact with, by holding our heart open and keeping our wings up, we will make that difference. And yes, when we smile at people, it makes a difference. They feel seen, they feel protected. They suddenly feel everything might happen to be okay on the world. And we need that. We need, if all you did was walked around with your high energy high, your frequency cleared, knowing you are that manifester of miracles and that higher light being, then you will bring that to you. And if you are bringing philanthropists to you, that's a good sign. Okay. When you bring people who want to help you, who have the resources to help you, then you are expanding your reach, because it's the resources that help us grow, that help us reach our goals. It's kind of like the resources that are needed to run a broadcasting station, or to do the healing work, or to paint the art, or to have a sanctuary. We each need, we have a requirement of resources to go along with the tools in your tool chest that Spirit gave you to do your mission. So there's some components of your miracles. There's your resources. Okay. Now, and I see that kind of question over there. when the energy is high and from good sources, and it's the kind of resources we can accept that are here to help us for our highest good. Let's put it that way. That's my definition. Can I be bought off by lower frequencies? Well, so far that hasn't happened because not that many people, the ones who want to align with Joan of Angels, are high frequency beings, or they will look at me and what will they think? They'll say, oh my God, there's another one of those people who thinks she's an angel. She's wearing a crown. Holy moly. And look at that video. She thinks she's an undercover angel. Okay. So those naysayers are not part of this collective of people that you need to create to help support you through these transformations and changes that are ongoing on the planet. Now, by infiltrating as an undercover angel, you can bring a lot of good to a dysfunctional organization, a dysfunctional family, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that is a very highly placed undercover angel position, infiltrator. And it's so funny because I was talking about becoming an undercover angel, and I was in Sedona, and I met this woman at the Whole Foods wearing undercover angels. And so our energy is greatly impacted by our environment, our home, the vibration of where you live. Okay. And if you can raise the vibration where you live, that's a very good thing to up the energy. That's why people feng shui. That's why we sage to get rid of the lower frequencies, and we infuse with positive energies after positive essential oils to change. So it's all about changing our frequency, guys. Changing our frequencies. So let us take a moment. And what I'd like to see so sometimes I read all your comments. I want you to know that I see who's up here. I'm sending you love. But I also, one of the reasons Tina is so valuable to me is that she puts your comments up and I see them. If I comment on them, I'll lose my trend of thought. So I only comment when I'm in that kind of break moment when I can deal with it, or when I know I'm not going to lose my thoughts. Just so you know, you're getting the inner secrets of Joan as a broadcaster. All right. So here's what we need to do. On my broadcasting side, if you have any guests that you think would add to the shows that you would love to, that you've heard out in the world that you would like to have me interview for our Step into the Miraculous, send me their names. You can reach me at joanofangels.com. You can go to the website, please. Actually, go to the website, joanofangels.com. Please sign up, get on the email list. I haven't sent out a lot of emails yet. I'm just testing the waters. But get on the email list and get those books and communicate to me. Let me know what you like, who you want to hear from, and what else is going on. Okay, I always like to hear it. And then I feel like our tribe is growing. All right, so let's see. When I do that, I'm asking Spirit if I've covered everything that was on my list of do's and don'ts today. Whew. All right. I guess I did because the bell went off on my cell phone. All right. So this is our trusty globe. And, I saw a video recently that really made a difference for me. It's 5 hours. You can only see it in segments. It's called The Lost History of Earth. Oh, dear. Lost History of Earth. And the other one's The Lost History of Flat Earth. Now, I don't know if I believe in flat Earth or not, but actually now I don't know if I actually believe in round Earth. So there you have it. But he said a lot of interesting things. And one of it gave me this idea when I was talking to my friend is, can you imagine if we cut this globe right here and then we opened it up and spread it out so we can see the entire world? And in a way, that's almost like what I'd like to do. I'd like to see the entire world flat on a flat map. That's not flat Earth, but that is flat map. So taking a look at the Earth, okay? And let's do our healing because I like to end on this now. Very important. The Tower of Miracle Power. was given to me as an exercise when I first started the Miracle Makers Club back in 2005, or even before. And the intention of the Tower of Miracle Power is to create a grid of energy that encircles the earth, not on the earth, encircles it from miles and miles above, sending waves of healing frequencies down to the planet in the form of light, love, miracles, prosperity, joy, happiness, collaboration, and freedom. Okay? So we can all do that. And how do we do that? So, okay, I'm going to use this pendulum to show you. So here you are, or here's Joan. Here's your undercover angel, me, in the United States. And let's say I had put a pin right here for California where I am. Okay. And let's say that Robin is on this part of the country, and we put, well, I got to learn how to read these things backwards. And we put a pin here. And let's say our friend that I saw that was from New Zealand, we put a pin over here, and South America, a pin, everywhere, a pin. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm. So pins everywhere around the world. And that pin would represent your light frequency. Now, I know maybe there are 40 or 50 of you now on all platforms, but later more of you are going to come. And before you know it, you're going to be sharing it like we ask. And around the world, they're going to be sharing this Tower of Miracle Power and connecting those light energies around the world. And the extraterrestrial beings, by the way, the galactic force, can also see it. So that is kind of the concept of it. All right. So, okay. My guides are very instructive. They said, Joan, can you start this time with the bowl? Like, call it in. Okay. So as we take a deep breath in, knowing that we are all one, that we all bleed, that we are all collectively living upon planet Earth, knowing that each and every one of us has the ability to step into the power of miracle power, the Tower of Miracle Power, that each and every one of us has the ability to raise our frequency to the energy of healing, the energy of miracles, the energy of self-empowered wellness, to do our mission, to do our work, to be fearless upon this planet. And we ask right now that as we send that energy up to the towers above and to the heavens, imagine right now that you yourself are a beacon of light. You are that tower of miracle power. And that when you hold steady and you extend up to that heaven, your energy is so bright, like the sun, sending rays of light wherever you are. Those rays of light come out and they raise the frequency of your home, of your town, of your community, your county, your city, your state, and your nation, of your continent, and of the planet. You yourself have that ability to rise above and send so much light that you are sending it to your 10 acres. And now imagine that around you, you notice other lights out there also sending those waves of healing currents around the globe. At such high frequency intensity that as it encircles the globe, literally feeling the energetic frequency of the planet raising from a 3 to a 5 to a 6 to an 8, and you can even see it as a meter turning up the energetic frequency to a 10, so that the energy itself is now beginning to encircle the planet like this. and so that those below can start to feel that radiance coming through. And so it is. And each of you are that miracle maker. You, and you, and you, and you, and you have that power. And you have been entrusted. Oh, yeah. And you have become an unofficial member of the Angel Brigade. That is the gathering of undercover angels on this planet. And yes, the sun will literally shine through the clouds because we have brought in so much energy. I can feel it. Guys, let us know if you are feeling that frequency, if you have felt an energy shift, and it is done. Whew! All right. Now's the time I should start to tell jokes. Okay. My favorite psychic Kay came over today for just to came over, and she's the one who told me many years ago that I ought to be a comedian. And sometimes I think I should, only because I have a sense of humor. So I am so happy to hear that you are doing better, that many of you have noticed an energetic shift. Please, 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 guys, I ask the following. Besides that, like, subscribe, and share so we can get the word out. But I noticed that when more and more people came on the broadcast, the energy was so high. So please remember to smile, people. Remember to say hello to your neighbors. Heck, make them some cookies. I have 93-year-old neighbors on that side of my house, and I realized today I haven't seen them for a while. So I'm going to be baking some cookies and bringing them to them, bringing them across the street, even if I have to leave them. Oh my God. Okay. So I just realized for my neighbor, I'd have to kind of show up in a plastic bag to show it to her, to give them to her, but it's worth it. Okay. So remember that, and remember that as an undercover angel, all you have to do is smile. All you have to do is share your heart. All you have to do is know the truth that you are a fifth dimensional being in a third dimensional world. And if you don't have any physical neighbors, you certainly have sentient beings. You have the animal kingdom. You have the insect kingdom. You have the bird kingdom. You have the angel kingdom. You have the rock kingdom. You have every other kingdom. And perhaps not having any humans around would be a good thing. And next week, we're going to talk about why and what a human is versus a mankind. All right. So checking in with my guides. Is there anything I left out for today? Do I need to do a summary? Oh, yes. So we talked about, what did I call it? Infiltration. So filtration, infiltration. Don't forget. Don't forget to check out my website, www.joanofangels.com. Miracle things are going to be happening on that website over the next few months as I get my angel wings up, moving, and we connect with your angels. Okay. All right. I'm going to play that video for your fun one more time because it's kind of cool. And then we are signing off until Miracle Monday shows up next week. I'll be doing a few broadcasts all week. Look for it. You'll be happy. So isn't that fantastic, guys? I just love it. So get your groove on, get your wings up, and have a fantastic week. Ciao.